What's up everyone? Thanks for joining me for another video about shoes. To all the subscribers that have subscribed so far, thank you. If you haven't subscribed but have clicked anyway, thanks for clicking through. Today I am taking a look at a lifestyle shoe. That shoe is the New Balance 5740. Alright guys, so you know the drill. I am going to ask, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and supporting the channel. And if you do get anything out of the video, hit like and comment if you've got anything to say. Also, I do have an Instagram page. It's 3 Kicks a Day. Go over there, check it out, give us a follow. I'm usually posting content there daily. So the 5740, it's a really cool silhouette. It's brand new to the New Balance lineup. It hasn't previously been included as part of their range, but like a lot of lifestyle models that are currently in New Balance's lineup, it takes inspiration from an older model. In this case, the 574. For those eagle-eyed viewers out there, you may notice that this particular 574 model is the Inspire the Dream version, which is like the hoodie that I'm wearing right now. But the 574 is an absolute staple in the New Balance lineup. It's been in their range for as long as I can remember at least. It's usually refreshed yearly with some pretty clean colorways. It never tends to go overly wild, but there does seem to be some nice treatments that are given to it that make it really suitable for that tried and true everyday wearer. It just seems to go with everything. A bit of history on the 574. This guy was released in 1988 originally and was the product of a hybrid design, I guess. It was meant to sort of cross the boundaries between being a trail runner and a road runner. There were some other technologies that were employed at the time to give it a bit more of a softer feeling, while there was a combination of mesh and suede uppers that gave it a bit more of a premium feel. Of course, like many other shoes, there have been a whole heap of different colorways released that have brought with it their own material choices. Not important for this video though, because what we are talking about is the 5740. I think saying that the 5740 takes its inspiration from the 574 is a bit of a long bow to draw. It just doesn't feel like that for me. I think it's a cool looking sneaker. I just don't see where it's taken the inspiration from the 574. The 574 at its core was a trail runner / road running shoe. This doesn't look like one, the other, let alone a cross between both of them. It looks like a hardcore lifestyle shoe, and I think while it looks great, I mean, apart from some details in the outsole and a similar choice of materials, sort of, I just don't get it. But anyway, what we do have is a model that's come out in a lot of different really cool colorways. But what is important about the different colorways, it seems that the different colorways have a different type of material mix treatment to them. So while this one here is predominantly made up of leathers and suedes and nubuck, others may not be like that. In another nod to previous models, I think that the colorway itself is also something that has been done before in the New Balance line. I know I've got a pair of the 997s, not the sports, but that don a very similar colorway. We'll just take a quick look at the shoe. We'll look at the materials that this particular colorway is made up of. Just don't expect this material mix to be in every single colorway. If you are looking for this material mix, then I suggest you do take a look at them in store or take a closer look at the photographs online, just to make sure that you don't get disappointed by what you end up getting. In any case, let's take a look at the outsole of this guy, and it is just a fairly standard, average, full coverage rubber outsole that's black. It does have this really thick or big waffle type pattern going through it, but all you need from an outsole in a lifestyle shoe is to grip the surface that you're walking on. If you do get some interesting details through there, then that's a huge bonus, but in this case, you're only getting a black outsole, but it works. Into the midsole, and I don't have any tech specs that I can share. It is all white. It is a really nice midsole to walk on. It is just comfortable. I don't think I can characterize it any other way. It's not firm, it's not squishy, it's just cushioned. And from a durability perspective at least, I think that's going to hold up really good, given that you're probably going to be using this to do your everyday tasks in. Now taking a look at the upper, and I think the best way to probably break this down, given everything that's going on, is to just look at it from each of the respective areas of the shoe itself. In the toe box, you have got a mix of leather, suede, and perforated leather. So the blue or the navy that you can see, that overlay at the bottom around the sort of like toe box area, that is in a leather. Then you've got a black suede panel wrapping around the toe box area, and then I guess the vamp, as you would call it, is made of a perforated burgundy leather. And what you can also see, just to add another layer to this material mix, is a white leather that is sort of poking through from underneath the black suede around the toe box and sits above this burgundy perforated leather vamp. Into the lateral and medial sides, and you again have a wild mix of materials. You seemingly have a smooth, almost neoprene blue surface that is underneath the New Balance branding. Then on top of that, you've got what appears to be a white leather, and then on top of that, what we've got is, I believe, some beige nubuck, giving us the end with some white stitching. For the heel collar area, what you've got is some perforated nubuck, and then you've got a white type of felt or suede material that rounds out the back of the heel area. And then you've got a similar type of makeup for the rest of the heel, where you've got these little bits of white leather that seem to be the base layer. Then you've got a burgundy nubuck. Then wrapping right around the heel counter is this black material, which would be some black nubuck. You've also got a TPU heel clip in grey. And for the tongue, we've got some black suede, white tab, black laces, and navy blue on the eye stays. Enough talking about the shoe. I think it's time we take a look at how it looks on feet. There you have it, guys. That's my review on the 5740. Hope you enjoyed it. I really like the silhouette. I'm not mad about the fact that they've called it a 574 inspired design, and I struggle to see the 574 inspiration. I'm just glad that they made something that looks as fresh as this. A whole bunch of really cool colorways available now. I'm sure there'll be a lot more available in the future. But yeah, do yourselves a favor, at least check it out. If you have purchased a pair and are really enjoying it, or if you're not, please let us know in the comments below. Until the next video, laters.